That's the only way he knows how to communicate.
Yeah, it just doesn't know how to communicate any other way. Every day is a weigh-in, a face-off, a press conference for McGregor. It's every fucking day for him. But yeah, man, I think we just need to keep him out of the clubs. Every time we see him in the clubs, it's some shit. Dancing with some random chick, pushing people, spitting on motherfuckers in the mall. Like, dude, just relax, okay, Conor? You got a lot of money, and he wants to run for president of Ireland.
That's another thing.
Fuck are you going to run for president if you punching people in Ibiza?
But also think about it. For John Jones, we were talking about Dana was like, I'm just going to get him a driver because John was having trouble with taking a little too much drink and getting him a driver. So what kind of, you're going to have a guy that's attached to the hip like, nah, we're not going to the club. We're not going to this. We're not going to that. You can't do that. There's nobody who would take that job.
I'm not telling Conor no for shit.
You get paid $2 million to keep him out of trouble. That's the hardest job that you're getting paid a lot for that you're going to hate in your entire life. But it would make a hell of a series.
100% it would.
You would never sleep like, oh my God, he was up at 3 a.m. last night, and now we're up at 8 for this photo shoot. And I know the nighttime is coming, and there's this big club here. Yeah, you'd be hating your life. You'd be out on LinkedIn for other stuff.
100%, brother. 100%, man. But yeah, Conor, I don't know. Conor, he's like Kanye. Like nobody can tell him no. So it's just like it is what it is. You just gotta let him do what he's gonna do. Either he's gonna crash out and burn, or he's gonna figure it out one day. I don't fucking know. I think a lot of the damage as far as his kids and all that stuff is pretty much done because you're coked out online with so many videos. The internet lives on forever. We have so much footage of you wilding out already, throwing chairs through buses, all types of shit, bro. Like you're cooked when it comes to that. But I don't know. Moving forward, I hope he doesn't do something to end up landing himself in a position where he cannot enjoy this freedom that he has, obtained over the years from getting all this money and fighting, and becoming a massive superstar and excelling the sport to where it's at. I just wish the role model of that was a little better. But hey, this is how it comes sometimes, man. This is how it comes. But we got a few more topics to get through before this. I definitely want to jump to this one next just in case we don't make it to the next one. Because, it's massive. And we also got to see this in person, me and my man MMA Pickers. Shout out my dog, Kamaru Usman, big Nigeria in the house, my friends, with a comeback victory over Joaquin Buckley in a very dominant fashion. Sorry for the graphic. It's not on point right now. Very dominant fashion. Was fucking beautiful to watch. Kamaru Usman just show high level fight IQ, just high level UFC fight knowledge, high level knowing of what's going on, showing what a true champion does, when it comes to, making sure you secure a victory. So I was super excited. He's one of my favorite fighters to watch. It could be close to one of his last fights. It's no telling. Like he said, even his fight camps, he feels unhealthy now. So for me to be able to see that in person, absolutely amazing. For him to get the comeback, absolutely amazing. For Joaquin Buckley, not a stock dropping loss to me. It just shows you what you need to obtain and what you need to do in order to get to that level, because Kamaru is showing you that level. Like that's what you're gonna need. Like if you think you're gonna move up, if you think you want to get in title contention, you have to be at least as good as Kamaru Usman. You know what I mean? So I think it was an eye opener for Joaquin Buckley, showing him like what he's got to work on. And whatever's next for him is next for him. But I think Usman moves up if he wants to continue fighting, and hopefully, we could see the Nigerian Nightmare fight for a title sometime soon. I feel like it's a little far fetched.
85? Huh? You think he's moving up to 85?
No, I mean move up the rankings.
Oh, okay.
Up the rankings. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like it's a little far fetched that he's gonna get to a title, but I really hope so.
Not. Well, I think he's one fight away now.
Yeah, he is, but it's tough up there, bro.
One like, top 5 win.
Joaquin, we didn't realize how small Joaquin Buckley was, or I didn't at least until I got there compared to Kamaru. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Joaquin Buckley just may not be there in size-wise to be able to, like really. It is some guys that could get it done at that size, but I don't know. It's just those are big dudes. You got Shavkat up there. Yeah, he's short. Yeah, he's massive. He's massive.
Pretty big for welterweight.
He's massive, but he's short. Yeah. And when it comes to that, the other guys are Shavkat, Ian, like the rest. These motherfuckers are tall. They're not. They're all Kamaru size.
But you know what I mean? The issue was the grappling. Not he won all the.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean, but Usman is not the best. Like, he's not known for, being one of the best strikers in the division either. But
Right.
um,
He is known for being one of the best grapplers of all time.
100%,
that is true.
100%, one of the best. Can't take it away from him. That's why he's a Nigerian Nightmare. Because if he get a hold of your ass,
yeah, no, he eats
boy.
people up on the ground, and that's where we were all wrong. We all thought Usman, or at least I did, thought Usman wasn't going to be able to wrestle anymore. But
Surprise.
And whether he was 5'2" or 6'2", he was going to win that fight just on his wrestling skill alone.
You know what I liked about it though too is Joaquin Buckley went on pound for pound. I didn't watch the whole episode, but I seen some clips and he was like, "God damn, your ass shot, man! I ain't know them knees was that good." That shit have you fucking dying.
I gotta check that out. They do a great job on that.
I love that though. Yeah. Like have that humility. Like we just fought this weekend. We can sit on a podcast and talk about what happened. I got humility. He was excited to just fight Kamaru Usman, and that's what I really loved about it too. It's one of those moments where it's like when I work with Boss at Karate Combat, it's like, dude, I'm working with Boss Ruben. Like I'm working with I'm working with exactly. Like sometimes, like for us, it's a dream. We watched y'all as we grew up and coming into this sport or wanted to come into this career, and now we're actually there with y'all. It's absolutely amazing to see. And I think that was with Joaquin Buckley, especially being Kamaru Usman, somebody who looks like him. You know what I mean? Exactly. Somebody who it looks like him in the realm of what's going on in the sport he wants to be in. So I love to see it, man. I think they definitely learn a lot from each other. And I think Kamaru probably step up and be the big brother now, kind of help. Joaquin Buckley with what he wants to do. Yeah, because Joaquin Buckley could do a lot of different things. He could stay in the division he is. He could move around like. He's exciting. So you could place him anywhere. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No.